Look, guys, I know there's a ton of questions surrounding if it's even worth moving down to Albuquerque, New Mexico in today's world, in today's market. And I'm here to tell you guys that in today's video, I'm gonna be going over that exactly. So grab your pen and your pad because it's gonna get fun. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm gonna give you just a simple topic to think about before you move down here, just to make sure that it's all worth it. So grab your pen and your pad, guys, and let's go. All right, guys, now we're back at it outside, making sure that we bring this content to you guys as efficient as possible, right? And what better way than to take a cruise around the neighborhood and give you guys for a sense of why I still continue to live down here. And is the juice worth the squeeze? 100%, guys. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. For the majority, this is gonna be your lifestyle. Super chill, not a whole lot going on. So you're gonna be able to vibe out and relax and just kind of do your own thing, right? You wanna go and take a nice long walk after work, it's gonna be pretty much dead. Like, nobody out here on this trail right now. And I gotta be honest with you guys, it's like this for the majority. And I live on one of the most residential sides of town. So just being transparent of, the type of lifestyle that we have here and the quality of life that you're gonna get is gonna be a little bit slowed down, a little bit chill, and pretty much people minding their own business. And I gotta remind you guys, if this is your first time tuning into the Living in Albuquerque channel, welcome. My name is Eli, and as much as I love doing these videos, guys, I would love to help you out with your real estate needs. So that number popping up on the screen, guys, is my direct line. If you are planning on moving down here within the next year or so, I'd love to hop on a quick Zoom call with you guys just to make sure that we can gear you up and put you in the right direction before you move down to a place like Albuquerque. Now, kind of on that same topic of the vibe that we have down here, a majority of your life is gonna be spent outside. And I just gotta be honest with you, just because our 300 plus sunny days, and I say this time after time, takes people outside to the outdoors, because what better way to spend your life than to enjoy what God has created for us in nature and, the beauty, the animals, birds. I mean, I see it all out here, believe it or not, as residential as it is. I see coyotes, birds, lizards. I even seen a chicken one time out here, to be honest with you guys. And, just being transparent about it all. Just getting outside. If you enjoy that type of lifestyle, even if you want to head up to the mountains, head up to the petroglyphs, just to hit all these different trails all around us. Even in the Rio Grande, the trail there is long, it's awesome, it's beautiful. It's always going to be fresh because the water's right there. A couple things to think about that, man, if I do enjoy the outdoors as much as I say I do, then Albuquerque is going to be a perfect fit for you guys, because other states experience like polarizing weather, right? So the climate here, super great. We don't experience a whole lot of snow. Doesn't get super hot here. Doesn't rain all the time. It's going to be windy from time to time, but even now, like with the overcast and a little bit of wind that we have, taking a nice long walk after work to kind of decompress and kind of get your feet back from under you and getting ready to start the weekend, this feels so damn good. Now, why would anybody ever consider moving down here? Well, like I had a conversation the other day with somebody who was moving down here from Colorado. I told them it's like everything you have over there, but cheaper, right? It's the affordability aspect. A lot of people are moving down here because our average home sale price is around $350,000, which is a fraction and a quarter of most other cities. Other cities like Denver, you're talking over $500,000. California is already almost at $1 million. The East Coast is the same. There's a ton of other cities, ton of metro areas where the prices just go past $500,000. And here, $500,000 goes a long way, guys. And I just gotta be honest, because I mean, it's a total bang for your buck, right? With affordability and the low cost of living and everything that we have to do here. And we don't have to deal with natural disasters or any kind of crazy climate. Like, it's a no-brainer. And that's why more people are choosing to move down here, especially retirees, people from Florida. I mean, people that are moving from across the country just to get their lives back, just to feel an essence of some sort of normality, right? Returning to a regular life, not having to work 10 jobs. And of course, I'm being funny and blowing it out of the water, but it's true. People are tired of just living to work, and living down here, you get to have a pretty good balance of life. It just snowballs, right? The affordability allows for a better quality of life, which allows you to enjoy the outdoors more, which allows you to enjoy your life more. So why not? You know how good it feels to not have to work all these crazy jobs? I mean, I personally have two. If you consider being a family man and a dad a job, then, you know, I have like 4 or 5 titles. But to be honest with you guys, even the conversations that I have with people that are moving down here with retirement, they're like, I didn't know that I can live like this. I wasn't too sure if I'd be able to do something like this when it comes to purchasing a house, especially because, man, where they're from, they were telling me that, like, for instance, I had a client that just moved down here from Colorado and she used to live in Atlanta, and they were deciding whether they were gonna move back to Atlanta or not. And with that being said, they said, we could never afford this house that we just purchased, which was in El Toro Park. Now, El Toro Park is just a historical place. It's super crazy. You should see the house that they bought. Super cool Pueblo house. I'll put up some pictures of it here. That way you guys can check it out. But they were in disbelief that they could purchase that and they could afford that type of house, because in Atlanta and in Colorado where they were living at, the house would have never been obtainable. They'd have to buy a townhome or a super small 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Here, their house was almost 2,000 square feet. And I mean, it's crazy how beautiful this house is. I know I'm kind of like really putting this house on a pedestal, but it paints the picture for me of how somebody who is even retired, living off a retirement check, could afford a house like that. And a lot of you guys that watch these videos are that. People that are looking to get their lives back, put some more money in their pockets. So moving down here, guys, is just gonna alleviate so much pressure off your life, I guarantee it. Another conversation that comes up is the job market, right, guys? Right now you're seeing the trash guy go through my neighborhood, and solid waste is a great place for people to work. The city of Albuquerque is a great place for people to work, and there's always opportunities within the city for you guys to be able to come and work. And with one of the only places that offers a pension, another cheat code, the whole reason why people are moving down here, because not a lot of places are offering that type of retirement through para. And that's why I still have a job there, to be honest with you guys, because I get to meet a ton of great people. I get to connect with people like you, and I connect other people through those entities to help you guys out. So if you guys are planning on moving down here, the job market is just getting better. It keeps increasing year after year with Amazon, Facebook, and all these big tech companies. And even in the healthcare industry, a lot of that stuff is continuing to grow, and a lot more opportunities are opening up. I mean, you see it all the time if you hop on all these Indeeds and all that stuff. You'll see all the different openings, guys. And another thing that I want to talk about is, like, even in the real estate world, my neighbor's selling their house for sale by owner, guys. And if you want to be my neighbor, hit me up. Again, that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. And as much as I love doing this, guys, I would love to help you out with your real estate needs. So if you are planning on moving down here, saying what's up to my neighbor just leaving the house. But if you guys are planning on moving down here, guys, and in living like me, enjoying the neighborhood, helping out your neighbors, you know, you can be even my neighbor, you know? You get to live like that down here. It's pretty crazy. I'm pretty stoked, so. All right, guys, there you have it. Took a nice stroll around the neighborhood just to show you guys, number one, quality of life, what to expect, and a couple of insights that you probably didn't even know that we had down here, right? Like our retirement plans from the city. It's pretty cool. Get to know a little bit about me. You saw me interact with the neighbors. And I mean, it's like this every day. And for the majority, most of the neighborhoods that you live in are gonna be like this. We really take care of one another. And a lot of people tell me that when they come down here, they find it crazy that people are actually saying hi, they're waving to them. Like, it's awesome, the quality of life that you get to experience here, guys. And again, if you are planning on moving down here this year, that number popping up on the screen is my direct line. And as much as I love doing this, I love to help you out with your real estate needs. So feel free to reach out at any time. Me and my team are ready to help you guys with that move down here to Albuquerque. And if you are looking for more information, guys, the video up here is just gonna give you so much more on Albuquerque. And if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my weekend, guys. You guys have a good week. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.